Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. Um, we're not going to start with such a happy talk today because we're both talking about something kind of heavy. And we spoke last night about something that Leia was going through, and it brought up this term, invisible pain. And I said, you know what, let's talk about that. And then today I'm checking in on her. And as we've done before, instead of me just asking her, how are you? What's happening? I thought let's let her answer for all of us who are wondering how she's doing after after her post. So hello, Leah, and how are you doing?
Hi, Aliyah. Well, not doing too great today. The topic we've discussed before, and that I really wanted to do a heart-to-heart, and it kind of happened organically. I mean, we didn't plan. This wasn't meant to be our first topic this year. Um, I haven't had big spasms or such big spasm, or I think I hurt myself like this in a while. And yesterday when I called you because I thought you would be the only person who understood what I meant. Um, I had a spasm and it twisted from my shoulder to my opposite hip. I felt like it twisted the whole rib cage. And I had no clue if I dislocated my shoulder or if I had broken a rib or anything. I still don't know what I've done because I know I've done something, seeing my neurologist tomorrow, but definitely did not dislocate a shoulder. But I called you and I asked you, so like, what do I do? And it was nice to have someone to talk to where I didn't need to justify anything and just say what was happening and just get like, you know, okay, so move this way. Can you move your arm this way? Can you bend down? Can you bend? So no, okay, it's not dislocated. Maybe it's a really large muscle contracture. You're gonna have to rest. You're gonna, and then actually I spent the whole day in bed and I'm still in tremendous pain and I'm seeing my neurologist. So you helped me a lot last night. You were of big support. Um, and I think that comes on the biggest invisible symptom of our illness, which is pain. What is pain? What is pain? I mean, I wrote in my caption, pain is such an abstract concept because, yes, everyone feels pain, but no one can understand your pain unless they felt something similar. When I first got diagnosed with SPS, I wanted everyone to feel my pain because that was at the height of uncontrollable pain. A bit like last night today. I finally understood no one would ever understand my pain because they wouldn't be in my shoes. And even amongst us, I don't think we all understand each other's pain
Mm-mm.
because our pain is unique. So I'm in pain, a lot of pain. And so whereas I wanted to be acknowledged for my pain before, now I don't care because it's my fight. It's my choice. It's my way of accepting my disease. And I'm up against a losing battle if I'm trying to get people to understand my pain. There's no point. So today, kind of was sorry, kind
Take
of
your
was like
time.
uh, I didn't really talk about it. Then my voice just sounds exhausted. So the people I did speak to were like, "You okay?" And I'm no, actually I'm not. And it's a big invisible symptom because I'm always in pain. This is just a
Listen,
peak pain. And it's funny how when it gets really bad, that's when people come to you and ask what's wrong. Technically, we're always in pain. Sorry, I'm just my rib cage is really like hurting me. But
Do you need to stop?
yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Just wanted to
I,
talk about that big invisible symptom.
mm,
I just wanted to
and
talk about lack of understanding, but it doesn't matter. And it's
I
between
think in your, if you don't mind me just interrupting, but since I have so much emotion around this because you're my girl, but you're far away, how can I help you? And I don't want to overstep or give you ever, bad advice, which is always just why it's, just we're always going to send you away if you need the expert opinion. Leia's not, calling me to replace any doctor, but as a buddy, it helped probably more than any medical knowledge. You said similar experience, a similar pain. I could understand. I could actually roll back the years and remember when I was at that say your treatment stage that many years in and that those kind of things still happening to me where my whole body was involved where it was from. That's why I was asking questions. Is this one higher? Is this one lower? Does this tingle? Does this, because I know how it is and I can actually put myself in your body and be like, okay, that's probably going to feel like this. And I think that I could have really benefited from that for a lot of years. And I think that you really you touched on, so when you said invisible symptom, pain. We we I it's very again, Happy New Year, but pain, pain, pain. But it is a pain disorder. And one time Leia said to me, people think we have a walking disease. And it hit me like an arrow in the heart because, or brain, because it hurt me. Because, yeah, that is the thing you see. And you really made me realize that of course, that's what people see is a declining in our ambulation. It's very visible. But a walking disease, it made me laugh, of course, uncontrollably, because that's always my first reaction. So it made me laugh. And then I was like, but for real, people think we have a walking disease. And it broke me. I was like, no, it's in every nerve in our body disease because that's what our antibodies are going after. Well, and I can't wait to understand more about this disease in years to come. But for now, we know at least that all kinds of nerves are affected. And so, when we went through the little, last night's questions and how you feeling and check-ins, um, and then you're going to go to your neurologist. That's the luckiest we can be. And a shout out to our friends in this community and that don't have, a diagnosis yet or might not have certain people believing even in your pain yet. Somebody will though one day and it'll help you. And then, like Leia said, though, you're gonna have to take it back on yourself. So be prepared for that. It is a solo journey. And that's not a sad thing in and of itself if you are able to talk about it with somebody um who's intelligent, who frames it differently for you. And Leia did that for me with invisible pain. It made me sort of kind of stop mocking my pain, which is usually how I get through people not understanding it, make jokes about it. I mock my own pain, I realize, which isn't maybe the healthiest thing to do because those very people who love me will get, the brunt of the abuse, the caretaker abuse. So it's not a good strategy. So um, it's it's our cross to bear, but it is also, I think, something to send out there is that just we never all know what pain that we are all in. And last night, I swear I had sympathy pains for Leia. I felt my body do that as thing, and I could almost, feel it for you. So, the mind is strong, and pain is it just hammers away at your mental defenses. So we have to keep on top of it, and we have to keep talking about it to the community that wants to hear it, which I hope is you guys, not to the people that we hammer away for years at their brains with it, and maybe they need a break. So tell me, just wrap us up a little bit more about how you're feeling and what's your plan.
Well, I'm seeing my neurologist tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be better. It's just a very bad muscle contracture and, probably trapped a nerve or something because I feel some tingling. But I guess it goes back to what I said first. The moment I realized that I didn't need to prove anything to anyone, and that those feelings and what I felt were mine, and that, yes, thank God I found a community who understands and who can listen to it. But aside from that, like you said, need to be okay in your head that you are the one feeling, and no one needs to feel what you feel because no one is ever going to understand what you feel, and you don't need to prove anything. And once you accept that, God, I fought so much my first year of diagnosis. I wanted everyone to know more than what the physical aspect. I wanted them to know how much pain I was in. And I was fighting an unfightable battle.
Mhm.
And then the moment I realized, I was like, Leah, you made a choice. You're fighting. You're being on top of things. What are you doing? And I decided I have to accept this is my own journey. This is what I feel. And I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't have anything to prove. I think those are my last. Gonna wrap up on that.
That's a big thing to wrap up on, you guys. We don't have anything to prove to anyone, only to ourselves
It's
and
important.
our doctors. We don't even have to prove stuff to them. We just have to talk and wait for the right person that will listen and get it. We just have to be ourselves. Thank you. And I'm glad that you're in bed, and I'm glad that your neurologist is aware and everything's going better than it was last night.
Thanks, everyone, and see you for the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.